In previous videos, I have mentioned that I am a fan of irony. Now, flashback to the days where you might have seen the propaganda of whites only swimming pools and how the blacks had to have their own swimming pools, to use those terms loosely. And you might think, wow, the world has progressed and changed so much for the better. Well, the point of this video is not to incite racism, but merely to prove to you that nothing has changed in this regard. And all of this racism still exists in plain sight. When you have this supremacist ideology slash company that's existed for 50 years and caters to Aboriginal only, paid for by the government, applauded by people, and simply goes under the radar and unnoticed. The silence really is deafening. Okay. I really couldn't care less and even respect if these people who identify as Aboriginal choose to want to live amongst their own kind. That's fine. I couldn't care about that. What I would like to point out, though, is the hypocrisy. How, if you established companies of your own that catered to only European people of Anglo-Saxon origin, not only would you not have government support backing that, you would have the government shutting that down. So I would like to point out the hypocrisy when the shoe's on the other foot. And why I understand these people have problems in their communities, and these companies are built to help them succeed, creating privileged, affordable accommodation. Does not people of other ethnic backgrounds have the same? For example, to use this term loosely again, white communities, Asian communities. Why are they not given the same privilege and rights as Aboriginal people? Regardless of what happened in ancient times, what did or didn't happen, that still doesn't justify why one group who identify as a different ethnicity are given these privileged government backed accommodation. And then to think there's this notion around about white privilege, complete insanity. So the point of this video merely being how the world hasn't changed from 120 years ago. The same kind of propaganda, division that existed then still exists now, except it's just been reversed. And people are so indoctrinated, like they can't even see it when it's sitting like right in front of them. But they are so brainwashed, they think because it's one and not the other, it makes it okay. Well, it does not. As I said, not to promote incite any racism. I'm not saying there was a white supremacist ideology back in the day. I'm not saying there's a black supremacist ideology existing today. I'm just saying that the tide changes and it's always reversed.